Tea leaf green. Jellyfish. Jukebox The Ghost. Sonata Arctica. More Sonata Arctica, the best Sonata Arctica albums of all time, 239 of 392, the greatest heavy metal bands of all time, 392 of 541, the greatest live bands of all time. Tom Odell. More Tom Odell, 245 of 461, the best current pop groups, /Sigur Rs, 37 of 180, the best indie folk bands and artists, 18 of 25, the best bands like Coldplay. Eric Carmen. More Eric Carmen, 300 of 603, the best rock vocalists, 272 of 465, the greatest musical artists of the 80s, 950 of 1020, the worst bands and musicians of all time. A silent film. Daniel Powter. Sigur Rs. More Sigur Rs, the best Sigur Rs albums. Ranked 765 of 1728, the best rock bands of all time, 547 of 1891, the greatest musical artists of all time. John. More Dr. John, 188 of 265, ranked the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, 252 of 525. Which artist would you bring back from the dead to write one more song? 100 of 225, the best blues artists of all time. Jack's Mannequin. Something Corporate. More Something Corporate, 82 of 149, the best emo bands, 53 of 101, the best punk rock bands and artists, 46 of 130, the best pop punk bands. Starsailor. Warren Zevon. More Warren Zevon, the best Warren Zevon albums of all time, 353 of 739, the best singers of all time, 140 of 363 musicians who belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Dresden Dolls. More The Dresden Dolls, 46 of 66, the strangest opening act bookings ever, 39 of 54, the best bands named after cities, 55 of 62, the best bands named after real places. 5-4 Fighting. More 5-4 Fighting, the best 5-4 fighting songs, 451 of 1020, the worst bands and musicians of all time, 12 of 43, the best bands named after sports terminology. Vanessa Carlton. More Vanessa Carlton, 65 of 198, the greatest new female vocalists of the past 10 years, 271 of 602, the best female vocalists ever, 129 of 213, the best current female singers. Counting Crows. More Counting Crows, the best Counting Crows albums of all time, 246 of 279, the greatest American rock bands. Keith Emerson. More Keith Emerson 168 of 525. Which artist would you bring back from the dead to write one more song? 113 of 143. The greatest pianists of all time. Sara Bareilles. More Sara Bareilles, the best Sara Bareilles songs, the best Sara Bareilles albums of all time. The Fray. More The Fray, the best songs by The Fray, the best The Fray albums. Rank. Steely Dan. More Steely Dan, the best Steely Dan albums of all time. 147 of 265 ranked the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. Rufus Wainwright. Jerry Lee Lewis. Bruce Hornsby. More Bruce Hornsby, 237 of 816. These poetic geniuses wrote your favorite songs of all time. 229, 465. The greatest musical artists of the 80s. 28 of 47. The best organists in rock and jazz today. Supertramp. Radiohead. Radiohead. Fiona Apple. Fiona Apple. Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney. Keane. Keane. Sara McLaughlin. Sara McLaughlin. Coldplay. More Coldplay, the best Coldplay songs of all time. The best bands like Coldplay. 328 of 363 musicians who belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In legend. Muse. More Muse. 20 of 23. The best band name. Origin Stories. 20 of 110. The best musical trios of all time. Ben Folds. More Ben Folds, the best Ben Folds 5 songs, the best Ben Folds albums of all time. 376 of 603. The best rock vocalists. Ben Folds 5. More Ben Folds 5, the best Ben Folds 5 albums of all time. 242 of 383. The greatest musical artists of the 90s. Queen. Queen. Billy Joel. Billy Joel. Elton John. Elton John. Tori Amos.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.